The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
Baby. I'll tell you what, honestly, and it's heartbreaking. Do you know something? Does everybody know Rebecca on here, Exposed? Listen, me and Rebecca had our differences. We've sorted them out, right? End of. So, she's got a thing on about what the police has done to her son. He's only a child. What a state of his face. So I have said to her, when she's feeling up to it, to come on and explain to everybody what has been happening. They've come to our house, they've arrested a child, they've set about him that way, he's been hospitalised. Thank you, me babies, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I said it was disgusting. Well, it is disgusting, it really is. And do you know something, I put a comment, evening, my Carol, I put a comment. Hey, my Les, how are you? Inked, how are you, me baby? Teresa, thank you. I put a comment on evening, my TJ, how sick it is and heartbreaking it was. Imagine if that was your child, and from the very, very people that's supposed to protect you, they've abused a child in a way he's been hospitalised. So it's absolutely sick. Hey, my David. Dee, thank you, me baby. And Ellie, thank you. Evening, my Joe, how are you? Wait there 1 second. Bovril chocolate, milk and cream. There. I never even got to the shop tonight for that. I only needed a couple of little bits. But listen, all I'm doing is sending, and I really mean it, sending all my love to Rebecca and her family, because the woman is in pieces. She's broke by it. So I just wanted to mention that. Then what else have I had sent to us? Let us think. Hey, my Goodle, goody two shoes, Goodle, be fucked. Hey, Pale Jellycloth, James, good evening. How are yous all doing? Are yous good? Hey, my Adam. Jackie, well, I'll put yous up a bit. Oh, fucking, gone a bit too far. Thank you, everybody. Whew, take this off a little bit now. Thank you, my King of Kings. Gillian, hello. Cool Cat, hello. Holly, hello. Kelly, good evening, all of you. Oh, sorry, everybody, if I'm missing anybody. Evening to you all. So, yes, I've been laughing because I've even been in C.A. Fart's mouth saying, wasn't I on the other night saying, pure thing, she's more to be pitied than laughed at. Well, laugh at her all you fucking want now. She's been dissing us, and there's a video out saying I'm 10 times worse than her. When do I come on here and get me lollies out for the lads, or show me fish pie or anything? I mean, come on. She was going on and she was saying, didn't I say she needs to be in a mental hospital? Well, listen, in my opinion, you're mental. I don't care what anybody says, she is a bit simple. She is. So take that whichever way you want. C.A. Fart, in my opinion, is a bit simple. Well, she's a lot simple. End of. So she's put a video out saying that I'm 10 times worse than her. So I don't care who I've offended by saying that comment. She's simple. End of. So now you're going to all laugh at her. Don't pity her, just laugh at her. They can't. Calling me. Fucking hell. She is a lot simple. So screen recorders screen record that. In my opinion, CA fart is very, very simple. She's not a full shilling. She's a slice of bread short of a loaf. How's about that CA fart? You dirty little fish pie. Showing you dirty old diddies to everybody and anybody who sent you a few little gifts. Shame on you, and you are embarrassing. You are embarrassing. That's my opinion on you. So that's right back at you. When I was feeling sorry for you, now I don't. Because you are a simpleton and you're a dirty, dirty woman for coming on here, showing the whole app your lollies and your fish pie. That's all that I can say. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, CA fart. You're not important. Anyways, getting back to important things in my life. You know for a fact everybody's going to, she's called simple, you know what I'm on about. She's called CA fat, simple. She's going at disabled people. I'm not. I'm saying simple to CA fat, nobody else. Well, I could say it to other people, but I won't. But if I say something, it's directed to an individual, not a whole community. And once again, I've said it, no apologies for saying it. Big up, can we have love in the chat for my Sheila? Because I'm so proud of Sheila. And if anybody doesn't know who Sheila is, where have you been, under a rock? I'm talking about Poisoned Eyeballs' mother. She's finally started to punish the spoiled child by taking the Wi-Fi away. So again, she's keep telling people it's half her house. When the old woman passes by, then it's half her house, right? But until then, it's not. So a big area-asked 49-year-old woman who's chucked a dummy out the pram again should learn to get off a boat, go and pay all the bills for a mammy and get all the food for a mammy. A mammy's an old age pensioner and should be able to keep all the money that she gets. So shame on you, Poisoned Eyeballs. No, I'm not talking about you for content. I've got my own content. But shame on you, and big up to Sheila. We'll have lots of love in this chat for Sheila. Oh, we love Sheila. We've always loved Sheila. We just don't like poison. Good evening, Mai. It's Rio. So yes, everybody. So I've been in a few people's mouths, shall I just say. Like I say, I can affect people by just coming on the app and breathing. So, oh, thank you. What was that? What was that there? Do you love it? Thank you. So, yes. But does this face look like I give a fuck? Does it not? Because I don't. And I've had a lovely, very busy day at work today, sold out of everything again. Do you know something? Me and Top Girl were on the phone this morning. She said, Pearl, why don't your evening Tracy post fluffy slippers, what's that say, Sheila with the wheel box in her handbag, with the Wi-Fi box in her handbag? Exactly. Look at that time she unplugged the shower and took the whole system with her to the bingo, wherever it was. But I mean, that was just a little one-off. That poison happened to go into the bathroom looking to interfere with water. There was no trace nor a shred of evidence. Sheila, she was definitely, she was like a burglar in the night. She fucked off with the shower, the head, all the fittings and everything. It was in her handbag and she took it to the bingo. But again, big up my Sheila. But Sheila, listen, if you're watching us, because I think you do watch me on the sly, you know, because me and you's got the same vengeance against the same person. Listen, me baby, I tell you what to do. Do you know how she's trying to put you out, that you done something with electric one time? Well, it's no good just switching it off, right? There's little square things in your electric box. Please, somebody screen record this, and so I get... my Sheila gets to see it. Oh, thank you, me babies. Right, Shane, thank you, me baby, for that. Thank you, everybody, if I'm missing anything. So, Sheila, when you open your electric box, there's big square things. You need to hook them out. Then there's no fuses in, no nothing in. And if you get an electrician out, it can do you a little master thing where it pulls something and it just turns all your electric off, you know, like if you go on holiday or something. So Sheila, Auntie P's giving you tips how to reprimand a naughty child. Instead of kicking it where the sun doesn't shine, do them things. If she's got no electric, she can't charge the phone, then she can't burglarise everybody on the app. Incite hate on every person on the app except who sits in her box. So Sheila, please, if you're watching for it, and I'm definitely going to get you a present if you do it, man, Sheila, because we love you on this side. But Sheila, get an electrician out, or if it's the box, and I think it will be the box, it's just amps in, take them, put them in your handbag and fuck off for a few days. She'll have no electric, no lights, no heating. She can't use a electric blanket or a blow heater. She'll be basically fecked. So my Sheila, honestly, that is the tip, and I'll keep saying this because I'm sure Sheila watches me. And that's the way to do it, Sheila. There'll be no hot water. Think about it. No hot water, no lighting. Hopefully, she'll fall down the stairs when she's going to look for the lighting. She'll turn the tap on and she'll go into shock with cold water interfering with the skin. And what else? Oh, again, she can't burglarise everybody on the app. She won't have a fucking clue what's going on. And that's the best way to cure her, me baby, just in case you're watching, my Sheila. And say hello to all of your friends as well, because we love Sheila and all of her girlfriends on here who sits in the park and talks about poison eyeballs. Big up, Sheila. So, yes. I'm banned for... Oh, and she's even been at my poor Levi again. Poor Levi. Right, listen. I'm putting this out there a minute. Right, Levi was talking, just like Alfie was that time, talking to somebody they never ever met, right? They never met. So, what into trouble can you get over here speaking to somebody? By the way, if she was 19, she's an adult, right? She is an adult. But they were only talking, so stop running about the app saying... Levi speaks to children. Levi doesn't speak to children. Levi is a gentleman. Leave Levi alone, you wizened old prune, what you are. You with all your teeth in your mouth like a row of little burnt out fuse boxes or condemned houses. Go and have a wash. Buy yourself some nice, fresh, tidy clothes. And you know something, if you kept yourself clean, lived in a clean room, you wouldn't be going about the app trying to just like chuck them little heckles out to everybody. You'd feel so much better. Come on, baby, it's Christmas. It is Christmas. Do you know what I'm saying? So leave Levi alone, because we love Levi. Another one we love in this chat. And another thing she was saying today. This come out of her mouth, not mine. She turned around. Yes, we're still on to poisoned eye. Oh, there's my Levi. I love you too. No, I'm sick of it. Fucking keep going on about you saying you was talking to underage people. If this person was 19, you are still a young man. She doesn't know your age, whatever it was, but you've never ever met up. So just tell her to take a face for a shit and wash her old fish pie. Right, basically. But like I say, we love our Levi around these areas. So then she's been sat today. Somebody's jumped in a box. Oh, thank you, my lord. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Thank you. So today she's been sat in a box and somebody's jumped in. Not literally in the box. I mean, that would be a horrible thought. Imagine anybody getting in that box. Oh, you'd be scarred for life. Ooh, the thoughts. Anyways, somebody got into the box on a screen and started going on, which it wasn't right, I'm not agreeing with what they said, started going on about her dad. Her first response back was, oh my God, she booted him from the box. They come under a Speedo account, I think it was. But it wasn't Speedo because we heard him talk. And she said, anybody who mentions kids or mentions the unalived That is the bottom of the barrel, and it's the vilest thing you can ever do. Who does that all the time? So I don't know if this, I think poison eyeballs are simple too. I'll add her to the simple list. Poison eyeballs are simple too. Very, very simple. And that's not to the disabled community. Yeah, I've got a snake in my pants. That's not to, thank you, my Adam. That's not to the disabled community. That is to poisoned eyeballs, aka flangy, tuna pie. You're simple. And what you're going to do about me saying that you're simple? Nothing, because you fucking are, you witch. You straight-faced is the funniest thing, my straight face, because I mean it. Everything I say, I mean. I'm taking no accountability for what I'm saying, because I tell everybody I'm simple and I'm not a full shilling. But I'm not rotten and vile with it. But, hey, I can't get over it. I can't wait for Sheila to take big love. Thank you, my Levi. Mwah. Thank you, my King of Kings. So she's got people. I've just had a news bulletin through. Thank you, my babies. Thank you, my Adam. She's got people in the Discord phoning the social, I don't know if it's social services or just social, on my Clarice, Beauty Over Drama. Sorry, Beauty Over Drama. But anyway, Clarice and my Levi. Just saying that. But everything that comes out of my mouth before she runs and pisses herself, it's dark humour. I've learnt it from you. So it's all dark humour, but you're still simple. Very. And that's what I'd like to say on that matter. But anyways, like I say, she's infatuated with Top Girl at the minute, and a reborn doll. What was his name again? I hate it, whatever his name is, I hate it. Not Dennis. What's our bride? Gavin! Honestly. Gavin. Poor Gavin. Yeah. Justice for my Gavin. No, honestly, she knows I'm not taking the piss out of a baby. I love a baby, but I don't like the name. And I don't think Top Girl's mother-in-law likes her for giving the baby that name. It's terrible. It's absolutely vile. Top Girl, you should have been skull-dragged for that. I'm sorry. It's rotten. You are the mummy, and you should have put your foot down and said, absolutely, definitely, 100% not. There's no Gavins around this area. And sorry if there's anybody called Gavin in the chat. Because, but I mean different back in the fucking day. But Gavin, for a baby now, come on, give you a little shake of a head there. I mean, it's not good. It's not a good look. It's going to be... Do you realise the life that you've given your baby before he's hit school? He's going to have a complex, he's not going to have a friend in the world, and he's going to be bullied all his life. I can't get over she's called him fucking Gavin. Honestly. Anyways, banned from that, let's leave poor Gavin alone. Oh, God. So who else can I call? My uncle, let's call Gavin. I know, but your uncle will be, I bet he's in his 70s. I know a Gavin. 3-star employee. He's a 3-star employee at McDonald's. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, poor thing. Honestly, she's destroyed his life before it's even started. Gavin is cute. I'm not saying he's not, but he's going to be fucking purgarised all through his life. Oh, fucking hell. She's put like, please attack me. Please don't be my friend. She's labelled a child. Like, it's terrible. I mean, I'm old, and I'd absolutely, if one of my kids said they were calling one of my grandchildren Gavin, that's it. That's it. They're getting adopted out. I'm sorry. He's going to be famous. Our Gavin is going to be famous. It's nearly Christmas time. The name reminds me of Gavin and Stacey. Oh, God. Oh, I used to love Gavin and Stacey. Hey, my Bridget. Gavin is... Have you seen Top Girl Come in Mine? Well, she's called the baby Gavin. It's fucking terrible. Honestly. She's put like a hit out for all the kids to... She's give them the green light, bully my child. Thank you, my Norma May, for the prescription. Top Girl. Justice, yes, justice for Gavin in the chat, please. I thought Top Girl was sensible. So, oh, thank you. Pity I've got nobody to... under the mistletoe. You never know, when I go to London, I could come back with the kids and you, Dad. Joking! Fucking hell, I couldn't think of anything worse. Is your yellow cloth? It must be, because I've always got it. I have always got it. It must be a comforter. I've got one in the bedroom when I go to bed and all. I'll tell you what I do with this. You see that? I sit and I play with that all the time. Hey, my F-page news. I sit and I play with that. So it's maybe Z's. I love you too. Hey, my Jodie, how are you? But yeah, honestly, so, but yeah, I wished I could get hold of Sheila, you know, and give her the wire. Well, to take the fuse wire out, I mean. Boys and eyeballs can't even do it because a mum needs electric wire. She's there, so the only one that can do it good and proper is our flangy. I can't read your name. It was just prescribed. Coonjin Angles. Coonjin Angles. Thank you for me scription, me baby. Coonjin Angles. What a name. Coonjin Angles. What does that mean? Hey, my Emma and Pearl's glasses. Hello. Doesn't she take the yes, she takes the thermostat for the shower, but it's not really learning a lesson because we all know she does not interfere with water. But to take the fuse boxes out the electric, she'd be basically fucked because she's got no lighting, no eating, no phone, and it'll stop everybody from having a fucking breakdown. Which one? Wait there, I'm just waiting for another WhatsApp to tell us something. Hey, my Sarah, how are you? She took the Wi-Fi box. I know, I loved it. All right. Oh, I never thought about that. Thank you, Babby. Better look at the bedroom door. Yeah, that would be funny and all, wouldn't it? But saying that she never comes out that bedroom, so even locking her in would not stop her from doing anything if she locked her in because she sits in there. I know, do you know I'm getting loads of WhatsApps? I've read a TikTok name out. Right. Listen, whatever it is, I'm not taking any accountability. I've read I'm saying thank you to somebody who's prescribed with a name that I know not to say now. So, there you go. Who we talking about? Poison. Sparkle like a diamond. Oh, hey Pearl, lovely, how are you? I am good, my sparkle like a diamond, baby, are you? She could play the Alexa yesterday because she had a... Well, I've got my new Alexa here, but I'm waiting for my... Oh, thank you, my sparkle. There it is, my new Alexa. But I haven't got a clue what the fuck you do with it. It's no good even attempting. That's just a plug and whatever. But it's come. I've given that one to my Andrew and Nancy because they'll be able to do it off their thing. But they'll be able to sort it, but I don't know. But I've got myself a new one anyways. But I'll have to wait till Rubber Duck comes and shows me how to do it, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Everything I touch, they speak in foreign. Even my mic fucked up and start talking in foreign to me. Can you believe it? Oh, thank you, my chap. And who's just sent that disco wheel thing? Not Ruby. Thank you, me baby. I want one like that. What, Alexa? That was in the sale. I think it was £98 or something. Oh, thank you, my Sarah. Thank you. Sparkle. Sarah, thank you. And I've just missed Sue. Thank you, me baby. And Daisy, thank you. Hey, come on, tap the screen. Come on, get them fucking likes up, you fuckers. Let's tap the screen. Yes, exactly. Let's tap the screen. Evening, my Steve. My daughter has that Alexa. It was was it £149? Anyways, it's down to £98, I think, or something. Lunason. Thank you, my Lunason. Nikki, thank you. Karen, thank you. I've not seen Manny in it. She's married. I got to get one. Tap the screen. Yes, come on, tap the screen. I got that Alexa. It's amazing, Pearl. It's so easy. Thank you, Sparkle like a diamond, for my prescription. Thank you, me Belle. Hey, how many prescriptions have I got now? Oh, I've had 3 in no time. I don't even know what it means, but I've got 3 prescriptions. Anyways, I love your lives. Normally a silent watcher. It's a duck's life. Oh, well, thank you, baby. You're always welcome in here. Always welcome. I have one of them. They're brilliant. I don't know, because I had this one, which I fucked up, because all she does is talk foreign. Oh, it's heavy, you know. And I tell you why I got that. Oh, thank you, my Kirsty, for the prescription. Right. This one here, when it's playing the music, it bounces across the top. Well, it's going to cause me a terrible lot of damage. It weighs up, you know. So I've given this to my lovely daughter, my beautiful daughter-in-law, my Nancy. Oh, my Nancy. Honest, what a good daughter-in-law she is. I've knocked him off. Oh, thank you, my Adam. I was going to let Pooh Moore wanted to come in and have a game, and I've knocked him off. He's asked 27,000 times. Hey, my Frankie, how are you? And Adele, hello, me baby. Somebody's telling us it's their name. Thank you, me babies. It's the name for something I don't know. Hey, my Ange, back up now. And Marion, hello. And Unique G, I am good, thank you. Big love, my Deborah. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I love you, me baby. Thank you. Dear Warner, thank you for the confetti. Thank you. Have you got any girls? I think you were talking to somebody in the chat. Me? Yeah, I've got a daughter. If you're asking me, I've got a daughter. Pearl, I have. You have 265 subs. Oh, well, there's our goal when we get to 300, everybody. I am getting there. Good, my Frankie. Jump in the box a minute, I want you. Because, do you know something? I felt so bad last night for my Frankie. Anybody who was in here knows, right? Tracy, Half Pint Tracy, you call her. Come in. Hi, Pearl, from Barry Island, South Wales here. Well, hello from South Wales. What you been up to today? Not a lot. Oh, Stifler's mum, thank you, me baby, for my prescription. Thank you. Hey, you just bloody never know, do you? Good evening. It's you, Laura. Hey, my Frankie, how are you feeling today?
I'm all right, I just came from work.
Well, do you know, my Frankie, I genuinely want to say to you, I genuinely did not know about none of that last night.
No, I know you didn't, Pearl, mate. I said that to someone today. I said, like, I seen it and I thought, Pearl would never do that. Like, what's going on?
Listen, when she was in, I said to everybody, I said, I'm not taking sides. Tracy's my friend and Frankie's my friend. They always have banter. They'll make up. Never thinking what was said, but then the minute I found out, and everybody who doesn't know, Tracy Halfpint is not welcome here. My mods know if she attempts to come in, she's blocked, gone, because I can't even find her on, so I don't know if she's disabled her account or whatever, what you call it. I can't find her. The blocker.
You got a couple of people in the box, you know that, ain't you?
You all?
You got people in your boxes waiting to come in, you know that?
Mods, do you want to put them up in the boxes? Come along, Mods.
Yeah, I can do it, but I just thought that...
doing this job for nothing, you know, Mods. I love my Mods. They put up with a load of shit with me. So, and what I wanted to say was, Frankie, how this started off. Frankie, do you want to tell the story? Because I'm telling your story.
Yeah, basically...
I'm putting them in the big box, so everybody... Are you putting your camera on or not?
No.
I'll leave you where you're at then.
Yeah, basically, it's just a long story cut short. We always have banter in the other Tracy's box, all of us, but nothing to the extent of that. Yeah, she started making like sexual things about me, and I said, I'm not comfortable with it. I got a missy. He's like, yo, stop now. Jumped in the box a couple of times. The second time I jumped in, I said, this is sexual harassment. Anyway, she didn't stop, and everyone in the comments was saying, I think he's uncomfortable, stop it now. But then my bird messaged her, and she was all right. She just said, you crossed the line. Just leave it at that now. And then when I got in from work, I thought it'd been left, and I jumped in here, and she was crying in your box. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, she's obviously jumped on it quickly to think, he's gonna say something. I best make it look like I'm the victim.
But what got me, everybody, right? I didn't know any of this had gone on, right? It was in, you know, my Tracy, who's in here all the time, her and Rubber Duck. I'll say it's my Tracy. It was in there, so I wasn't in nobody's life yesterday. Then she come in here and she was crying. And so we were all feeling sorry and saying she got bananaed. She wasn't blaming Frankie because they were having banter, this, that and the other. And I'm saying, it's be right, Tracy. And I'm getting everybody to go, yes. Anyways, then I'm turning around and I'm saying, it'll be right, you and Frankie will sort it out. And then I'm saying, but I'm not having nothing to do with it. What you, my friend, Frankie's my friend. That was that. As this, Frankie coming, I didn't know she'd been on the phone with my Frankie and my Amy. It had been sorted out, but then jumped on my platform and started crying to try and get everybody to turn against Frankie. Listen, she was saying the dirtiest, vilest things to a man. Now think about this. If you switched it around...
Yeah, if I did it...
Frankie kept asking her to stop. If you switch this around and Frankie was saying them things no matter what age woman it was, and the woman was saying stop and he carried on, he would have been absolutely ridiculed on this app.
Yeah, trust me, I ain't seen no one else mention it. I thought to myself at work today, like, if I'd done this, saying I'll put my fingers up, this, that, and everyone was telling me to stop and I carried on, I'd be national news on here.
1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. So you handled it very, very gentlemanly way, and I'm pleased Top Girl jumped in, Frankie, and stopped.
Yeah, I am too. I am as well.
Frankie's like me. I just go in with both feet, me head and me shoulders. I don't think about what I'm doing. Coming in.
When I jumped in yours yesterday, I wasn't going to go mad. I just said, why are you calling? Why have you coming here looking like a victim? I should be the one moaning. I've got a missus. You're coming at me in the wrong type of way. I'm accepting loads of people in your box, but everyone's just dropping, you know that, ain't it? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening. That's what it does when I go to it. But anyways, yes, she was my Gypsy Lynn. You do have to read the room, exactly. But for any woman to be going on and saying actual things to a man, what she wanted to happen with hands and with whatever else was vile and disgusting anyways, right? Can you remember, my Frankie, that time when she was talking about the Pepsi glass? And I said, listen, this is not for me, this conversation. I'm going to jump down. Because I was embarrassed at what was being said. And then she's come in mine and was on about it. And I said, let's all jump across to somewhere else. I didn't want it on my live because it's embarrassing.
Girls, Bella keeps saying box. I mean, they've said it about 200 times, but they're not even in the box. I keep looking. Request the box, not you in. Oh, here they are.
Hello, it's me.
Ew.
Laura.
Laura.
This is my new account because I can't go live on the other one at all.
Why?
Because it says I'm banned.
So have you got your account on private?
Yes.
Why?
Because this is a new account. I don't know how to work it all out or anything yet. I set this up, but I don't understand the instructions you've got to do. So I've got to speak to Rubber when she gets 5 minutes to see if she can just help me do the settings.
Yeah, she will. Of course she will.
Because I don't know any of this, how to get this up or how to take things off.
Well, it's no good asking me, my Laura, because you know I'm backward. I don't know how to do anything. I get
That's
everybody.
what I mean.
Pearl, I'm going to jump down and I'll leave you to it.
1 minute, my Laura. Frankie, you've done the perfect thing. You handled it the perfect way. And I'm pleased you went live and give the real, true story last night, because you would have been all the wrong ones under the sun today if you hadn't. So big up, my Frankie.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, thank you, Pearl.
You're welcome.
See
See you soon. Bye.
Hello, Frank.
So,
I couldn't get back and I'm banned until the 10th.
yeah.
So somebody said to set up a new account and to get this built up so I can use this in case it's not going to happen again because it's done heading.
Well, listen, you sound loads better, and what you'll have to do then, contact my Rubber Duck and she'll talk you through it on a WhatsApp or something, my Laura, right?
Yeah, but I just thought I'd let you know this is my new account.
Oh, well, wait till I give you a little... Oh, I'll follow you, but then you're going to have to, request to follow. So, you need it took off a private account, my Laura.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that. That's why I need to talk to Rubber Duck.
And if anybody follows her, when Rubber Duck takes it off private for her, she just follow everybody back.
Yeah, I do follow people back, but at least I can come in and I was panicking because I couldn't get back in last night and it just drove me insane.
Oh.
And that, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm all right.
Well, good. That's good then. That's good. And another thing, Laura, I'm going to drop you down a minute then.
No, that's fine. No, I just wanted to let you know this was me in the future.
Okay, we know it's you for the
Love
future.
you loads.
Okie doke, my Bella 78.
Goodbye.
Hi. Right, there's a Father Bennett on this app, and everybody will know who Father Bennett is. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer? Liz? Three Cheeks? Adele? It's not, yeah, it is. Well, I'm sorry. Sweet Cheek, nobody's wanting to speak, so sorry. Hey, on about that, did you see Adele? Fucking hell. Hurt a bit. Bye, Adele. Right. So, I forgot what I was... Oh, this Father Bennett, right? He's been on this app for a long time, and I don't watch the man, right? But... Here, and do know he has lots and lots of vulnerable people in the... You're all right. Lots of vulnerable people that go into his live, and he does this mask thing for the church, this, that and the other. I have put a video out today. I've stitched the video, and the video was originally from Fact Freak. Was originally from him. Then it's Father Bennett saying, stop acting like as if you're a little girl who wants the skirt lifted up and you're bent over so you're getting attention. Who's going to speak about a child like that? And that, the minute I heard it, turned me physically sick. So if anybody knows anything about this Father Bennett, and you want to send either me or Rubber Duck, yes, he's on this app, that's his name, Father Bennett, and that's what he was saying about a child. that. Stop acting like a little girl who needs to bend over so you can see up her skirt so she's getting the attention. It's on the video. You'll have to go and have a look at the video. I did put it out today. I don't think many people have seen it. But, again, pred vibes. And so, that's what I'm saying. I don't know a lot. Again, Father Bennett. That's what his name is. He comes on, he's supposedly says things about the church and he prays and he has prayer meetings. Listen, he's not. Lots of people's told me about this man for a long time. And he's somebody, you just can't watch. And that's how I've been with him till this has come to my attention. So it's sick on every level. Go check the video out and please comment in it and repost it so that as many people on this app, because he does get a lot of vulnerable people in his life, please repost it, comment about him and share it out because it needs some kind of awareness. I have forwarded on to the Observer because I think it needs certain ones to be keeping an eye on him. He's no good. I've heard a lot of people say he's a nasty, nasty piece of work. And I don't know anything about him. Father Bennett is his name, yes. He is so... Is he, my Shane? See, I don't know. So if anybody's got anything or to get as much information as you can, I'll tell you the truth. I can't bear to watch this man, right? I've heard him say worse. Have you? What's that just said? He's just blocked him. Yeah. So did you used to go into his live, my Rachel? He's awful blocked him yonks ago. See, I don't know. And I have been getting told about this for a long, long time. But it's just when I go there, it's just somebody I don't know. I just can't watch him. I get bad vibes. And you shouldn't even say that about a man of the cloth, basically. Well, I changed his fucking box because I haven't got a clue. Oh, I haven't got a clue. Where there? Settings, that one. Switch. There, at least it's a bit bigger. So, if some people want to put a little thing about him together, again, feel free to come onto my platform and air it, or if you come and tell us whose platform you're going on, we will, thank you, my Sarah, for reposting it. We will all jump across into that platform because I think it needs lots of platforms to make an awareness on this man because that's just not a normal thing that an adult person would say about a child. I'm sorry. It's, again, pred vibes. And it's sick. And how do we know who's going into them lives? Like, we don't know if he's contacting anybody off the app or anything. You just don't know. It's not, he's not is he not? So he's a father, he's still father of the church, isn't it? Oh, never. I see I'm getting WhatsApp saying there is a scammer too. That Miss Reddit talked about him. Say I didn't know none of this. Where's the video? It's my latest video that I've just put out. So if you go onto my page, the latest one, and you see him, and it's only a little fact freaks in the corner of it. He's there, and you hear what he says. It was sick, and I've just cut it off there, and I've just done a little talk. But we do need to make awareness of him on this app, and every bit of information, if you've got any information, anything about children, and this is not just for him, this is for anybody, please contact the Observer with it, because she's the one that gets, the Observer works with the police and everything on, like, anything to do with children, if you get me meanation of it. So, if you have any information on anybody, please, Preacher Payne. Who's ever that? I've never heard of that name. Preacher Payne needs outing as well. I'm talking about Father Bennett, my Kelly. Oh, no. Do you want to jump in the box and tell us a little bit about him? Only here for the beer. I've never heard of Payne. I'll tell the truth, Father Bennett, I read a lot about, and I have a couple of times from the outside, just tried to watch him, but you get a creepy vibe, and I can't watch him. Yeah, he's horrible, Father Payne. I've never ever heard of him, and I've never come across him. Does anybody want to jump in the box and tell me about this Father Payne? Because I really haven't heard of him. Like what he's all about and why people saying he's not nice too. He's not a father either. Can we talk about Talia and Rickster while we are at it? Why? I don't even know what anything. I've got them blocked, so I don't even see anything to do with. Like, let me just accept some of these people into the boxes. Julie. Accept. Frankie was just in there, not my Frankie, another Frankie, and it's Mr. Bosch. Oh, sorry, whoever doesn't want to be in, just took yourselves out. Sorry, I don't know what it's doing. Hey, Mr. Bosch, how are you?
I'm good, Pearl. How are you?
I'm good, me baby. I'm good. Nice to see you again.
And you? I've just watched that video. So that fella, he contacted me, you know. I was in his live. I was just listening to him. And he does give off a bit of a strange vibe, but he contacted me about the loss of my daughter. I mean, well, so he's not obviously not I don't know who he is, but he contacted me. And then I just watched the video and I thought, that's creepy.
Or Payne?
Go on, say again.
Are we on about Father Bennett or the Father Payne one?
Your latest video.
The late Father Bennett, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit odd, but
well, it's sickly if you listen how he said, and the way he sat back and he's very smarmy as well.
Yeah.
Saying it. So it's something that was said so easy, in my opinion, that's the way he's used to speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Pearl's Yellow. Pearl's Yellow. What did you say in your video? I won't say it here. Actually, no. But Pearl, I just want to quickly thank you for what you did and letting me up in the lives before to talk about the IBA. Just to give you an update, it's a registered charity, and we're gearing up to go national into all schools. Mm-hmm. So and part of that's just helping get my followers up and stuff. So I really do appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for.
I've noticed that Highlander's in one of your boxes. I'll let him speak to you, but Highlander's, I know Highlander's a lovely guy. I won't speak for him, but
who?
Highlander is in one of your boxes there.
Hi, Highlander.
Hi, Pearl. How are you?
I am good, me baby. I'll put you in the big box. Then I concentrate better because I'm a bit simple, me baby. You're a bit dyslexic. I can't concentrate on too many things. Right, go on. So, do you know anything about any of these?
No, I'm actually hopefully over to kind of steal your followers for a petition that I have ongoing just now, Pearl, with the UK Parliament. My granddaughter was Alicia McPhail, who was unalived on the Isle of Bute in 2018 by a 16-year-old boy, Aaron Campbell. And if you Google the case, you will see how horrific it was. And this boy will be eligible for his first parole hearing when he's 40 years old and could be released back into society. So I have a petition, Pearl, and it's lagging. Sorry? It's lagging behind on the figures that I need the signatures. It's just over 2,200 signatures. I have to reach the first target of 10,000.
So how do we do that then, my Highlander?
I just need everybody, guys, please, everybody that's in here, to go into my bio, click on the link that will take you straight to the petitions team. If you put in your details, as in your name, email address, and if you're a UK resident, sign the petition.
No.
You'll be sent straight away, Pearl, a confirmation email from the government. Please sign it, and your signature will be added to your name. There's so many people that are signing the petition, but they're not confirming it, Pearl.
So I've just followed you there, my islander. When Rubber Duck comes, I'll get her. If you send me a message after this is done, after this live's done, I'll look for the message just so I can think. And then when Rubber Duck comes, I can get her to do the signing. Because I'm not going to make out I'm a brain surgeon. I don't know how you work phones.
I sent you a message yesterday, Pearl, but obviously you must have been busy or something. But
I'm awful for going back to any messages because 9 times out of 10, it's just a load of little arse-wipes that's sending me silly little messages, so I don't really bother reading the messages.
Yeah, I've been a few times in Hayley comments.
Yeah.
In her live, and Hayley's been great. She's pushed the live out, pushed the petition out, trying to get me up to 10,000 followers because, again, it opens up TikTok where I can do a lot more regarding that.
Ethan, you've signed the petition, and when they get is it an email back?
Yes, you'll receive one straight away, Pearl, and you have to go in and confirm it.
Right, so you have to confirm your email or that signing doesn't count. So thank you, everybody in the comments. I love yous for this, you know.
I need massive help. I'm way behind.
Can everybody, sorry, I know I'm keep asking you to do things, but for this petition, so we can push it out there, can everybody repost it just to get it out there? But you should do lives and things on this, you know, my islander.
I do, Pearl. I've been doing lives ever since I started petition, and it'll be 3 weeks tomorrow that I've started it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying about the signatures. I'm about 10,000 short of what it should be at to keep it on course. It runs through until May next year, the 15th of May. I'm kind of hoping, obviously, that the more lives I do, I'm just not getting enough people to come in.
Highland, people's asking in the comments, would you be prepared maybe to come on my live one time? So it's going out. How many people do you get in your live?
Not a lot, Pearl.
Right, this is what I'm saying it for. It's just going out to a wider audience. Do you ever want to come on and discuss the case one time?
Pearl, I will come on every day and every night as long as you're on, because I want this pushed. I want this petition to go through.
Onto my live. So
yes.
you're gonna, because there is a lot of people in, and if it's just to let people know, 2,300 signatures so far.
Great. It's
thank
2,000.
you everybody in the live for doing that.
Yeah. As I said,
24, yeah. Oh.
If anyone Googles Alicia McPhail or Aaron Campbell, then you'll know what the case is. The case was national coverage. It was also international coverage. So it's a very well-known case in Scotland because it was one of the first of the kind where a minor unalived a minor. But it was so severe. He abducted her from her sleeping bed. He took her to an abandoned hotel where he severely raped her. And I can say that word without getting...
Highlander, be aware, even on your own platform, don't say that word because you'll get yourself bananas. Say raped.
I've had emails that I've dealt directly with you with TikTok in Ireland, and I can say these words.
But on English one, I'm just warning you, because it's not even me, it'll be you that would be getting flagged in these boxes. But even just say, everybody knows what you mean when you say that. It's just, I promise you, just say raped. And that's maybe why your lives are not getting pushed out, you know, for words that you're using.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying those words, I just...
No, but I'm saying, just when you go to say something, like, as if you say actual instead of with the S in front.
Yeah.
Because that's why sometimes TikTok, when they know you're going to be saying them things, they won't push your eye out for you. I'm just trying to do everything that's best for you, that's all.
No, I appreciate it, Pearl, really do. Appreciate it.
Because listen, everybody's had to learn me what I can and what I can't say. Not that I've took a blind bit of notice, because I haven't.
Pearl,
So
Yeah.
might be a good idea for Highlander is if one day he goes live and all of us that have got a lot of followers get in his box,
Yes.
and then he can tell his story and we can all sign it at the same time whilst we're there.
There you go. See, I know I have these people.
Then like Levi can go in, Cam too, you,
Yeah.
you know, we can comment and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We can all try and just get in the live and boost it out.
So can
I've
you
always
sort
said
that out, my beauty over drama, and then we can get in contact. So if it, have you I use fully.
I gave him a follow. I'll pop him a message after your live and we
Yeah.
can try and sort something out. I think that would be a really good idea.
I'm
Just
also
to get
trying to as well, Peril, along with the petition. Any gifts that I've been receiving since I started petition 3 weeks ago, any donations, any gifts, we're going to do maybe in May when hopefully the petition passes and it goes to Parliament for debate. The charity money that has been raised will go towards either a charity or charities that need it. And so far, we've raised £320 so far. So any donations, any gifts, I'm not get a penny from it. Everything will be transparent. I put it on my profile how much we've raised, so I can tell everybody right down to the last penny that it's all going to go to charity. But my main aim is obviously the petition. I need these signatures massively improved because it puts you up the leaderboard on the petitions, and more people see it when they get to the petitions online. So.
Well, I think that's what my beauty's just said there, because you're going to get like me in, Haley Comet in, Levi in, like everybody from all the different lives that gets lots of people in. We'll ask Alex, Frankie will come in, and then all their followers will all follow them into the lives.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
It'll also give him a chance just to tell the story on his own live about what happened.
But even still, my Highlander, please, all I'm saying is with your live, is it anti-right though, my beauty? With certain words, if you keep using them for all you said you're allowed to use them, it'll stop your live from getting pushed out.
No, I don't use those words when I'm doing live, Peril. I don't use those words.
You know what I mean? When you're explaining your story, my Highlander.
Yeah, but again, I know obviously TikTok.
Oh,
rules.
sorry.
Yeah, I know that.
But even still, that I think that would be a good idea. So we'll let Beauty contact everybody else. I'll message Alex. Miss Red's on holiday, so it's no good for her. But when she just come back off holiday, it'll maybe be after Christmas anyways. But to jump in and do, like, so she's bringing her people in as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
So
more the better for you.
what I've actually asked in the petition is that it'll become a mandatory law that if you intentionally unalive someone, then your sentence will become a whole of your life sentence, not 20, 25 years. If you've intentionally, along with the forensic DNA, CCTV evidence, your sentence will be a whole of your life sentence. There'll be no rehabilitation because they'll never be released.
Yeah.
There'll be no parole because it gives them hope. And I want to remove the hope. I want to remove the rehabilitation. I want to try and save taxpayers money because why should me as a taxpayer?
Do you know
have
what
to
I
pay?
think though, my Islander, truthfully, right? This is for people who want to live people and for people who do anything with children. I think our country should have fetched the unaliving law back. And listen, that's my thoughts on it. I'm sorry.
Just me and Highlander connected because we had a lot in common, but we also know that. So with losing a daughter to someone else, but there's circumstances, isn't there? There's got to be intent there.
Yeah.
So I've lost my daughter to a speeding driver, but I know he didn't set out that day for that to happen. So it wouldn't fit like life means life for that, you know. But it's got, you know, just so people understand that it's not every single. There are, you know, it's got to be that the intent's got to be there.
Yeah.
Just has, and then yeah, because some people do get misconstrued with that every person that gets sentenced to life, it's in every case, it's not. It's the worst of the worst. The what do they call it? Irrefutable evidence. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
I think as well, Matt, when you look at the case in the trial, he'd obviously pled not guilty, even though there was so much DNA and forensic and CCTV evidence. And what that enforces is that the families, the victims' families, have to go through the ordeal of sitting in a court, and you have to sit and watch videos of your unalived loved one when you shouldn't be forced to go through that. So, and then he admitted when he was found guilty that he did do it and that he actually enjoyed doing it and he took pleasure in doing what he done. This person is not human. This person is a monster of your worst nightmares, and he should not even be sitting in a prison cell.
I agree, that's what I'm trying to say. I think if they do anything like that, they've took a life, they've destroyed a life, and they should have theirs took from them.
But we're also paying for him as well, Pearl, to sit in his comfort of his cell. And we need to remove that as well. Let his family pay for it. And if they can't afford it, then he gets nothing.
Anyone who's familiar with the prison system knows that they have a section or a wing called the VP, which is vulnerable person. So he'll be on that wing, which is normally full of people like him. But for him as an individual, because of the case, he's given it's called a 3-man unlock. So anytime he's out of his cell, he has 3 officers around him all the time on any movement, which is unheard of, which is extra. It's like, it worked out about £100,000 a year for that to happen.
Yeah.
Look, Highlander, I know you'll explain it on your live, but this isn't going to change anything for this. It's what's happened in the future for other people.
Yeah, this isn't going to obviously bring back Alicia, but what we're trying to prevent is that if it does happen again, then the full force of the justice system will come down hard on these people. That they know they're never going to be released. They will serve the rest of their day in a cell, and the only time they leave that cell is in a box.
I don't think you should have the privilege of being in the cell and looked after. I don't. I'm sorry.
I've just seen in the comments somebody said we must protect our women and children, which I 100% agree with. And it's just this has so many twists and turns. And there's one particular part which just absolutely boils my blood that he tried to do. I mean, I won't explain it, but Highlander might. It's just ridiculous about you moving from a juvenile to a man's prison.
Yeah, so when he was found guilty, he was 17 years age. And because he was still classed as a minor, although tried as an adult, he was placed in a youth offenders institution until he reached the age of 22. Now, coming up to his 22nd birthday, he realised that his time was up in the youth offenders institution, and he'd be then placed with adult males in an adult prison. And he decided to use the justice system and his human rights to then self-identify as a female.
Oh, wow.
So that he'd be placed inside a female prison. This is the mentality of these people, where they play the justice system. Yeah. Right. Now, it was never allowed, thankfully, because the judge, Lord Matthews, the sitting judge on the trial, he was the one given the final decision. And he said, no, you done the crime as a male, you will serve the rest of your sentence as a male. Now, that was common sense in Scotland, but if this had been in England or any other country in the world, maybe it might not have been that way, but it's about the whole principle that these people should not be getting listened to in the first place, let alone even contemplating it actually happening. So this is why I'm so angry with our justice system, because we're being punished. He has not been punished. We are being punished because he can open his mouth and ask and state whatever he wants, and our justice system jumps to his every command, and it has to stop. It has to stop, because all you're doing is stepping all over the memory of an innocent 6-year-old child who was sleeping in her bed.
Do you know, can I just say this, right? Like, I know I said, if they do anything like that, that they should be unalive. But listen, I will go into the depth of what I really think that should happen to them. 1,000,000% they should not go to prison. 1,000,000%, right? Because as you just said, they're getting treated like kings and queens. They're getting handed like foot and mouth. They've got nothing to do instead of sit there and just growl and live life in pure comfort. My opinion is he should be put in a room, stripped bare, not a shred of evidence of clothes on them, right? Then, to cause the worst thing ever, put the family in a room with them, even chuck anything in with them, animals, whatever in with them, till they take their last scream. That's what I think. That's my opinion on it. So I don't
instead of doing experiments on innocent animals, why don't do experiments on these people? And you're right, Pearl, they should be in an empty room.
Yeah.
With basically
soundproof room, so nobody can hear the screams of whatever's happening, and then when it's finished, for the family to walk out and think that was justice for my son, for my daughter, for whoever.
Yeah.
Is anybody else feeling a little bit scared of these two?
No, honestly, and I really mean that. I'm not just saying that. Talking out my backside. That is what we should have. And you watch how that crime there itself would just drop, because they'd be terrified of the consequences of it.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
there's Matt, you know yourself, mate, with me and you talking, there is the justice system in Scotland had the ideal opportunity to set a good example, and they missed the boat on it. They absolutely missed the boat on it, because if they had had a sentence to him to a whole of a life sentence, that would have been the next deterrent for somebody else thinking, I'm going to follow in his footsteps, because everybody knows who he is. And this is the thing that gets to me regarding the prison system, is because people will always say, don't worry because he'll be got at prison. It's not down to another prisoner to get to him.
No.
Because then they will be rewarded for the person who got to Aaron Campbell. If anybody's entitled to get to Aaron Campbell, it's the father, it's the grandfather, it's the family, not another prisoner who's probably inside for doing the exact same thing to somebody else. And I would actually go a few steps. I've got so many ideas, Pearl. Even if somebody is inside and have come out after serving a life sentence, we should actually, as a country, brand that person in the middle of her forehead with the letter M for smurderer, the letter P for P3DO, and the letter R for a rapist. So that every person that ever sees them will know what they have done. Look at shame.
Do you know something? And it's all right to say, if that ever happened to me, firstly, hey, my King Arms, firstly, let me just tell you, I don't care who they are and who they're not, I would spend, because I would go and get something, and listen, I don't really care. I'm saying this as a hypothetical, is it? If somebody's done that to something belonging to me, my child or my grandchild, I would have to be took away, because I would spend willingly the rest of my days in a prison cell. If they'd already been caught and was in a prison, I'd do something that bad, like not to a person, but something that, so I was in where they were at. And I'd make sure I'd get, because how you put in for transfer, and I'd keep being bad if I had to move to the place where the prison was. I'd get into them, but I would end my days in a prison cell. End of. And that's why I think we should bring that law to anybody who hurts a child, who unalive somebody or who rape somebody, the predalos, they should be. Listen, I've said it nicely. What should be with them?
Yeah. There's so much. There's so much that I can talk about, Pearl, and some of the stuff that went on with the trial and the court and the lead up to the court, the failings of the police involved, the failings of school authorities, the failings of social services.
Yeah.
And I've not spoke about it, but now, 6 years after it, I am ready to talk about this, and I am ready to blow the lid on all the failings that we encountered going along, even to the fact that.
Joe, do you know what I think? I think you've had the response you've had from here tonight, Pearl. It's been amazing, and along with your chat, when you do your next live or whenever it's arranged, and people, I think you're going to get a much bigger audience, and people are going to go into your live and hear what it is, anything that you want to spread out there, and they're there to listen to you, Joe.
I just want this, Mark.
You'll get it, and this is what I was saying. Like, don't counting on how many signatures I should be getting a week is not the right rate, because you'll get an influx. You'll now see a massive influx from here. That have shot it up. All right, it won't probably be where it needs to be, but in a few more lives with it growing and growing, Joe, you're going to get there. You really will.
Red Devil, is that the Red Devil that was in here last night? Wait there 1 second, or is that the other Red Devil?
No, that is him. Can you block him?
Yeah, Mods, can you block Red Devil out, please? Red Devil, I'm sorry, you're not welcome. What you was doing to Carla, sorry, out. Can you block him, please, Mods?
Pearl, can I quickly just jump in? Basically, the Bennett situation that you were talking about.
Yeah.
He is been monitored by 3 paedophile groups.
Thank you, my dear. What you saying?
He's been monitored by 3 different paedophile groups.
Predator, say, please.
Oh yeah, that word. Yeah, I don't do lives very often.
I'm just so you don't get banana. That's all.
Yeah. I'm moderator on one of the groups that are actually monitoring him now. I'm admin on that group, so he is well aware, and hopefully we will catch him. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Because he's done other things that are not on TikTok as well. He's actually been messaging 3 children, underage children, on the phone.
Dawn, I wouldn't say too much though if they're trying to hunt them down.
But they know of it anyway. So watch this space. That's all I can say.
See, honestly, do you know, this is really turning my stomach sickly to think. They're there in plain sight, and it's like a playground for them. Like,
yes. Yeah, it is.
Honestly, it's like him, and then again, like Joe, and like, the things that's going on here, it's sick to the stomach, and we should be standing together and doing something, because it's not no good just talking about things. It needs. I know what it does mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But what I'll do, Pearl, is if it's okay with you, I'll private message you as well. Mm-hmm. The further we get on it, the better it is, and I'll also send you the name of the group that I help run.
Listen, I've told you, whatever, we will do a live one at one night. We'll have to get in contact. But do you know something, my Dawn? Instead of messaging me, if you don't mind, Rubber Duck. I don't know if she's in the chat or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I have seen her on there. Yeah, I'll message her instead.
If
Yeah.
you message Rubber Duck, because she will get back to you. Because, like I said, there's a chance I won't on the messages, and I'm being truthful. I'm not going to sit here and say Oh, yes, I'll get that. I will look for my Highlander. A 1,000,000% I'll look for you. But apart from that, everything else that comes through, if you can message Rubber Duck, she does keep everything on, in order.
Yeah, okay, that's not a problem. And thank you for being, so honest and that,
No, you're welcome, because, like I say, we should all come together on this and get these dirty, corrupted pieces of rotten flesh somewhere, never mind off the app. I can't say where they need to be.
Off the earth. That's where they need to be, off the earth.
Yeah.
Pearl, can I just say, I know when I come in, it's normally to ask your support, but it's not always that. I do sit in your lives, in the comments a lot, and you crack me up with the things that, like earlier, when you had that complete straight face, but it was just it was cracking me up, hilarious. And the Gavin, that was
You don't, honestly, Gavin. Poor Gavin gets some stick on this.
Oh, baby Gavin alone.
I did put in the comment. I don't know if it came up. I said I've just received a strongly worded email from Gavin.
Well, thank you for it, Pearl. So I'll go now. Thanks a lot.
Listen, thank you very, very much for coming up, my Dawn. And like I say, we definitely 1,000,000% will do a live on that. We'll get all the team in, so you can come onto here. We'll get it pushed out to a wider audience. And again, my Levi will do the same. We'll see Alex, maybe not when he does his F-page thing, but he might do it just as a live to get everybody in. Or even, again, just what my beauty suggested.
Yeah.
Even doing it on your own page, and we all come in with all of our people behind us.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever, we'll do the same as what we do with Highlander. But honestly, as much awareness of all of these cases as well, Mr. Bombshell, everything that's going on, the better.
Last week I spent 3 whole days and nights with no sleep trying to catch people. It was horrendous.
Can I just say, anybody who's got any information on anybody on here, anything to do with children, with whatever, you get the talk we haven't, please contact the Observer. She's very good at what she does. She's got all the right connections there to do anything. So that's where, thank you,
Pearl,
my Ruby. Yes.
sorry, can I just ask if Highlander, if you're ready just to go over it again, because I've shared it to about 60 people and they've just come in, so they're a bit confused on where they're signing.
Yeah, so...
If you're up to it, obviously, you don't have to.
No, that's fine, Peter, that's fine. No, as I said, I'm here. I've been here for the last 3 weeks, going lives, trying to push my petition to have a new mandatory law put in place where if you are guilty of intentional unaliving of someone, especially a child, then you'll be given a mandatory whole of a life sentence, no rehabilitation, no parole, or the thought of even getting parole. That'll be totally ruled out. You will go to prison, and the only time you leave that prison is when you're in a box. The reason why I set the petition up in the first place was because my granddaughter, at 6 years old and sleeping in the middle of the night, was abducted from her bed, taken to a beach. Sorry if this is boring you.
No, wait there, sorry. Wait there, I think that's Lee. Sorry.
Do you know, see on a separate note, do you know one thing we need to start doing on this app as well when we get the chance? I'm not saying that person was a troll by any chance, I don't know the person.
No, he's not, he comes in here all the time, he's just fell asleep.
But I get people coming into lives that try and troll, and they'll put up fake profiles. They'll put up fake profiles with Alicia's picture in it, with the username Highlander Grapes Me on it. And we need to out these people.
Wow.
There was one guy yesterday, if you get into my profile, you'll see it in the second video, who thought it was actually funny, referring to what happened to Alicia. And we need to out these people and name and shame them and get them off this app. There's trolling, and then there's just bang out of order, no need for.
Highlander, sorry, my baby. Do you want to? Only if you're up to it. It's just for people who's just come in. Do you want to tell your story on your granddaughter, what happened and why the petition's there to sign? Just because there is new people that's come in, and it's just giving a recap. Only if you're up to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On the 2nd of July 2018, the schools in Scotland separated for the school holidays, and my granddaughter went over to the Isle of Bute to spend 2 weeks with the father and the father's mother and father. So to spend time with her family, her grandparents over in the Isle of Bute. And while she was there, first couple of nights, she was just enjoying herself and she went to sleep at night. She loved Peppa Pig, as most 6-year-olds do. And she fell asleep. Aaron Campbell, unbeknown to the family, was drinking and smoking cannabis. And he'd run out of cannabis and decided to break in to Alicia's grandparents' house. He couldn't find any of the stuff, and as he was leaving, he noticed Alicia sleeping in her bed. According to his testament standing in trial, I just wanted to take her. God helped me to take her. So he followed through with that. He lifted her out of bed with his hand over her mouth so she couldn't scream. He then walked along the beach to an abandoned hotel where he raped her. Where he raped her that badly that her front and her back passage was destroyed. She incurred 117 injuries, and then he suffocated her. He then removed his clothes and threw them in the sea before returning home, where he took a shower, realising that he'd left his mobile phone at the scene of the crime. He went back to pick the mobile phone up and decided to sodomise her on a live body. And then goes home and falls back to sleep again, only to be wakened. His own mother was asked when it was realised that she was missing from her bed. They sent the police helicopters up to scour over the island. There was search parties out. The police appealed to anybody with CCTV and in straight away. And his mother handed in the CCTV evidence that she had, not realising that the person who she's seen walking along the beach with what she thought was a jacket over his shoulder was in fact her son, Aaron Campbell, who was carrying Alicia over his shoulder, taking her to the abandoned hotel. Now, this has nothing to do with the parents. They came from a great background, a very well-to-do background. This was just a boy who was...
Joe, just take time, my baby. Listen, you've told the gist of the story. So what we are going to do, everybody, so if everybody can give Joe Highlander a follow-up, because we are all going to go on to... We're going to arrange a night. We're going to go onto Highlander's platform. All of the teams that support each other on here, we will all go in, so all of our people's got in, because we need as many people in these lives as possible. to get the word out about this. Then you can hear the rest of the story that goes on. And listen, it's just sickening on every level, right? Can you let everybody know, sorry, Joe, what was the name of people to go and look the story up? And then what was his name?
Aaron Campbell.
Alan Campbell. So it's, listen, imagine if this was our, so he's got a petition out. So if everybody clicks on to his profile, but when you sign the petition, you'll get an email straight back. Will you please confirm in that email? Because if not, it doesn't count.
Yeah, please confirm it, people.
All the gifts that Highlander's getting as well, he is donating them to charity. All of his gifts go to charity.
Yeah, every single
Thank you,
penny.
everybody, for your support.
Yeah, thank you as well, Pearl.
I'll all be transparent, guys. All the donations and gifts that I get, I'll weekly update how much we've made that last week. And I'll do it again tomorrow so everybody knows how much has been earned. Again, this is just the wee added extra that we could maybe try and help a charity along the way at the end of it. Hopefully be successful. Basically hold the government to their words where they need to debate it. If it is debated, there could actually go to a vote, and if it's successful, the House of Lords will be given the same opportunity, and if they also agree, then it will become a new law. And I think this is the only deterrent. We can't have the D penalty.
Yeah.
We can't have capital punishment back. We can't even ask for their human rights to be removed because we're still part of the European Court of Human Rights. And as long as we're still joined up to that, those three examples will never happen. But this one can, because it already exists, but it's just not been enforced and it's not becoming mandatory. It needs to become mandatory to hopefully set out a proper deterrent. Because I think these people are getting away with it because they know that they will be released in maybe 20 years' time. Whereas if the new law comes into force, that thought will never have to come into their head to give them some sort of hope. When the families and the families' victims have no hope. We have no hope.
Please make sure if you've signed it, you'll get an email back, and please confirm on that email or it won't count. And he needs all of this pushed out, as many people to sign this petition as possible. Thank you, everybody. I do love using you because you all pull together when it's times like this, and thank you. No.
The people in there have been amazing, really have. And thank you as well, Pearl. I really appreciate you letting me up. And
listen, anytime, I always say anybody's always welcome on my platform to speak about this. And like I say, you to come up with that lovely idea there, like the Beauty, my Levi, myself, we'll ask Alex, we'll ask Frankie, Miss Red's on holiday. Like, we'll go around. Beauty's going to sort out Haley's Comet. Lots of them, at least, like everybody, to bring all the teams in and everybody to put the differences aside at a time like this. There's no silliness to be had. It's about getting justice for what's right.
What amazes me, Pearl, is that close to 3 million people in the space of 2 days signed that petition for a call for a new general election, where it might affect maybe half of the population. This is going to affect the whole of the UK, where it will be enforced. And what it does is it gives...
Thank you, everybody.
It gives me peace of mind, Pearl, that I can go to sleep knowing, do you know what, I've done something that might not bring Alicia back, and it won't ease the pain, but it might prevent the pain from our family going through it, and that's my goal and that's my incentive.
I just think you're amazing for being able to come on now and speak about this, and for being strong for your family, for Alicia. and it's just, honestly, you're just on another level. Because I don't.
I admire Jo through strength. The strength is just unreal to have to, you know. And speaking about it, it's not easy, but speaking about it in your audience, Pearl.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't speak for Jo, but it kind of makes it, you know, when he's actually seeing progress being made.
Yeah, and that's the big difference, Mark. Because I got asked to get into a lot of lives, Pearl, and there maybe be like 10, 20 people, and I thank them because obviously they want to talk about it and raise awareness.
Yeah.
But then I also get the feeling that they're just using this story as a way of getting themselves some clout.
Well, shame on them. Shame on them, because listen, each and every person is affected in some way, shape or form by a child. Whoever you are. If you've got no children, you've got family with children, you've got cousins, you've got brothers, you've got sisters. We've all affected one way or another with children. And how would we feel? Would we hope to get help if ever we were ever put in that situation? So this is a time, and listen, that we should be pulling together and protect the children at all costs. Like, thank you, everybody. Honestly, I absolutely love you just for showing all the support, for coming together at a time like this. Listen, everybody loves a bit of drama and that, but it's always not about that. This is the true time when we can do something like this. But listen, for everybody that's followed Jo up, you know I'm on live every day, so we can tell, and anybody who's been affected by this in the live as well, sorry. And if you need to talk to anybody, please. Jane is like a mental health nurse. Jane's Positive Corner. She's there. She'll speak to you on the app and off the app. If you want anybody to talk to, Jane's the person. She'll point you in the right directions.
Guys, I just need my hand held and just walk through this and get as much help as I can. As I said, I was struggling big time to even get people to come into the room and talk about it. But this night, it's gave me the first sign of hope. And I didn't have that for the last 3 weeks. And I've got Matt, such an amazing man is there, Matt. That's one man that I would love to have a pint with and just sit and chat with him. On. That man is amazing for what he's went through with Isabel and his strength. And I just love the man to bits. I think he's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And for everybody that has signed and confirmed it, from my family to yours, appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it.
Sorry, Jo, if people's asking where can they find it, click onto Jo's profile and it's in what is it, Jo? Do you want to explain, because people's asking?
Yeah, so the petition is, if you click into the profile, you will see it in the above the videos, the link. It'll give you the link. You click into that link. Don't be scared, because it tells you that it's going to take you out into another external website. That website is obviously the petitions, UK petitions. It'll bring you straight back to TikTok when you're finished. Yeah. But when you do come back to TikTok, please go and check your emails, because the government will send you an instant reply to confirm the email. And, you know, even if you think you have confirmed the email, just double check that you have. Because you'll know, because if you click back into it and you've obviously confirmed it, it'll tell you can't already confirm it because you've already done it. So there'll be people that have come in and says, I don't know if I did confirm it or I didn't confirm it. Just double check it, please, everyone.
Thank you, because every signature that comes through is another signature, and all of them signatures add up. But please make sure you confirm it. And if you don't mind, everybody, will you please repost and share that petition around? And if you're in live, speak about the Highlander. People can look them up, and we are going to do lives and we're going to speak about all of this, but honestly, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who's done this tonight. You're all amazing.
Yeah.
The confirmation might be in their junk as well, and if we can all share and
It does. That's a good point.
repost
Yeah, that
Highlander's
goes to
last
the
video.
junk.
Yeah,
It does
if we
go
can
to the junk.
repost his last video, that'll also get out there. If we all reposted it, it's about the petition. Get his profile out there, get more people on there, get it signed, get it done, and you know that's what we're here for.
Yeah. And I know this might be a wee bit relevant to the viewers, but I'm actually rising up on the leaderboards for gifts and donations because of what I've received in the last 3 weeks. But I'm going to try and use that to the advantage again regarding charities.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to stop when the petition is expired. This can continue where we can support children with the charities. We can set up special cases and special charities that need it this month. This can be an ongoing thing that I can dedicate to myself. If I get other people that want to come in and help out to do it, then it will only benefit the charities regarding children, homeless people, our veterans who fought in wars for us, all these great charities that we can help out in. So, again, guys,
You've done amazing, Joe. I'm looking for a comment there, Pearl. Lovely. Can you explain what the petition is for? Listen, in a nutshell, Joe's granddaughter was 6. She was took from a home in her sleep. Big love, thank you, my baby, for the prescription. Took from a home, bad things happened to her. When we go on to Joe's live, we're going to arrange a live where we're on Joe's platform, so everybody who's like got big followings can take them all into the room. And listen, it's really, really, it's traumatising when you're listening to the story. I don't want Joe to keep going over it because it's affecting people in the chat as well as Joe. So if we just do it in little steps and stairs, but it's not a nice... sorry,
I also have to...
name of that? Campbell, what was his first name? Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, so it's Aaron Campbell.
Aaron.
I have to just say something as well here, Pearl, and I hope people can understand. Like, Alicia's mum doesn't want me doing this. She doesn't want me putting videos up of Alicia. And there's now a disclaimer on Alicia's name because it was such a high-profile case in Scotland that if anybody actually uses her name in comment section or says the name, what it does, because there's now a disclaimer on it, is that it gets sent straight to the media agencies.
Right.
Because they think that they're missing a story that's coming out regarding our case and our trial. So I would urge people not to speak about this petition in regards to Alicia. It's about preventing this from happening to any other person, any other grandparent or parent. The way that Georgina sees it is, it's the only thing that she wants is to have Alicia back, and it's not going to happen. And this just brings up memories and it hurts, and obviously I need to be careful of that. I need to watch to make sure she's okay. So once we get...
That's what he's doing. He's trying to get this petition in order to save somebody else's child. They couldn't save their baby, but they're trying the hardest because then other people's babies are going to be saved. So I just think it's an amazing thing to do.
Oh, can we do like some sort of like a video or so am I echoing?
Go on, it's all right.
Can we do like some sort of video that we can reshare it, like to go around something, and so we can repost and share it and get the word out more as well?
His last video.
You could do Highlanders videos and do is it a stitch or a duo?
Yes, that would be good.
That would not only push yours but push his as well.
Yeah, we can do that, guys. If you can, like everyone, please go do it.
Please just duet or stitch it. Even if you just duet, you don't have to say anything. It's just Highlanders videos on one side, and then you'll just be sat on the other side with your face and listening to Highlanders video. So that's a good way, and keep reposting everything that you come across for this.
Well,
Because
just check. I don't think you can stitch it, but reposting it will do the same thing. Repost it, share it to
Turn
all
the
your
settings
friends.
on for stitching.
you want
If you
Highlander.
clicks on the settings of the video, you can turn it on.
Yes, if you go onto your settings, Joe, on your video, and allow for it to be duetted or
Yeah, stitch, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll double check
And
that.
then everybody can put a video, which is still going to be your video, but with them on the other side of it, and it's going to get out to thousands and thousands of people.
And everyone's saying in the comments that the confirmation emails go into your junk. So if you've not seen it in your main inbox, please check your junk. And you have to confirm it for the vote to count. So please check your emails.
Thank you, everybody.
2,626. My goodness, that's went up 400.
Yeah.
Wow.
And listen, like I said, every time we'll come onto your platform, my Joe, and we'll bring everybody in with us. And
Oh, Pearl, it's amazing.
no, listen, we will. We'll sort something out. Rubber Duck, can you do me a favour, please, me baby? Can you follow Highlander? And Highlander, will you follow Rubber Duck back? Because Rubber Duck's the one who gets all the messages, believe it or not.
I've already followed him.
Thank you.
Highlander, if you could give me a follow back as well. I'm trying to get you in touch when we can go live so you can jump in the box and, get more people.
I've heard it to Haley comment, and I think you're already in contact with her as well, I believe. But she said she's going to do some as well.
Yeah, I've spoke with Haley a few times in our lives, but again, please forgive me, guys. See, when I connect this live, I'm going to have about 500 people following me, and I need to go down the list and make sure who it is. And my brain's not as good as it used to be, so if I miss you, please just send in a DM.
You can send it to me as well. I'm like his PA, so
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to be inundated with too many.
Yeah,
that's what I've had.
You're just going to have to bear with him. Remember, it's stressful and heartbreaking at the same time for Joe. So, listen, we're going to contact lots of people, and we're going to sort something out for you, my island. Don't think we're going to forget about it. We're not. But we will definitely get the word out there, and we're going to bring as much support as we can into your lives.
Thank you so much, Pearl. And everybody else. Everybody, you've been amazing, fantastic, and honestly, I can't thank you all enough.
You don't have to thank anybody. Well, I'm speaking for myself. You don't have to thank me. Listen.
I thank you for coming in and sharing your story so that we get to know about it.
You say I'm thanking you. Because you're doing an amazing thing, because you are protecting everybody else's babies. That's all that I can say. So,
yeah, I'm trying to. It's the worst thing, honestly. It's the punishment in the day to day, the sleep. I don't sleep. I can't function. It's just getting to. And if I can get something positive from this, then hopefully I can go to sleep at night and actually fall asleep and stay.
I tell you another person who's going to be good, to have in your lives, just for people. Make sure when you do your lives, obviously, you're going to have people in the boxes with you, right? If you want to. But make sure you tell your mods to keep putting trigger warnings in, and anybody who's affected, but Jane who's just gone out, Jane's Positive Corner, them's the kind, you at least have her in your life, so people, if they go, because a lot of people's not willing to talk, they could have gone through something like this, or gone through it, and it's she's there for somebody to talk to.
I'll just cut in. There was some of the issues that we faced, just getting people to know about this. So there's a fella that's just come in here, a Youngblood rapper.
Oh,
pleased to meet you, Young. I was in your live the other day, and you were doing a song, mate, which really, it actually touched my heart, because it felt like you were singing it about my daughter who passed. And I wrote in the comments about, can I message out, do you see your messages? And every time I wrote anything to do with either myself or Highlanders, it filtered the comments out. but there were no bad words in there, but it just kept filtering it. So I felt like I can't, do you know what I mean? Like, just reaching people can sometimes be difficult. And I've seen you popping in, and I just wanted to say hello. And yeah, I know you didn't see any more messages because they got filtered, but I was trying to reach out to just to explain about Highlanders' cause here. Yeah, so that was it.
Is this that the famous Youngblood? Matt?
So no, you're thinking of the Youngblood. Sorry.
Sorry, Ruby, I'm just going to drop... Ruby, I'm thinking... FY page, I'm just going to drop you down just till I get Highlander in the box. Is that okay? But thank you for coming up. Youngblood, do you want to request the box?
Can I just put out a belt as well? If anybody on here actually knows somebody, I was thinking maybe Kate Hopkins or something, somebody that's a celebrity that's...
Wait, because isn't he Scottish?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Youngblood, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Hello, Young. Big fan here, mate. Big fan here.
Thank you, mate. I just heard what you said. I'm so sorry, mate. For some reason, whenever I go live, so many comments get ghosted, mate. So I do apologise. But if you want to explain, then...
Don't apologise, mate. Don't apologise. And you know, yeah, if anyone's... if your music, mate, is awesome. I would ask Highlander to maybe check out your songs as well. But... I mean, it's Highlander's story. This is, mate. It's something which he's got a petition on. I won't tell his story for him. It's just trying to push it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you a follow, Youngblood. Hope you don't mind, my friend.
No, of course not, mate. So what is it you need my help with? Do you need help?
Yeah, so I've got a petition up, the UK petition, and I'm asking for a mandatory whole life sentence if you're found guilty of intentional unaliving, especially if that unaliving is an innocent child. I've been struggling to get signatures to get up to the targeted 10,000 first. If you get 10,000 signatures, the government will reply to me after the 10,000 mark. If it hits the next one, which is 100,000, then the government will have to debate it in Parliament. Obviously, if it goes through Parliament, it'll go to the House of Lords, and if they feel the same, then it can become a new law. And the reason why I set it up is because my granddaughter was 6 years old when she was abducted and raped and then unalived by Aaron Campbell and the Isle of Bute in Scotland in 2018. And I need as much help to get, not necessarily the case regarding Alicia, because we can't change that, but to spread awareness, to get the petition out there, to meet the 100,000 signatures, to force the government to think about the victims and the victims' families rather than the monster that actually carries out these crimes with no real punishment. He will be 40 years of age when he'll be eligible for his first parole hearing. And if that goes through, then he can be released onto the street, given a whole new identity, because there's not one single person in Scotland that won't recognise him. Such a big case, obviously in Scotland, but as well as the UK and actually around the world as well. It's quite a famous case. So it's only been the past 3 weeks that the petition has been running, and I just need as much help as I can, my friend. And if you've got a big followers, or could you ask them all to get and sign, but please confirm the email. Check your spam email as well, just in case it goes in there. You have to sign it and then confirm it.
Yeah.
Your signature to be added. And if there's anything you can do maybe in your lives to bring more attention to this sort of thing.
Ruby, sorry, I'm just going to drop you a minute because I've seen Rebecca and I just want to get her in.
Yeah,
This is
absolutely.
another one that she has a bigger following, so she gets lots of people in her lives. Youngblood, what we'll do here, when if you've followed each other, you maybe get a notification, but if not, when he's going to go live and we're going to do this, we want all creators, if we possibly can. Hey, my Rebecca, to come, the same for you, my Rebecca, to come into Highlanders Live, so we're taking all of our support with us, and try and get these petitions signed, and then if everybody can, when they sign the petition, please make sure you reply back to the email, or the signing won't count. And then if everybody can repost it and share to let everybody know about this, because this is going to change the law if Highlander can get the petition done, what's saving all babies. Highlander sadly wasn't able to save his granddaughter, but I think he's amazing for what he's doing to save the rest of the children.
Absolutely.
And he's got a post out about it, and if anybody who's please just got a couple of minutes to stitch or duet this video and repost it and share this video as much as you can to get the word out there. But honestly, thank you so much, everybody, for this.
100%. And I'll keep on bringing it up in my live. I'll try and push it as far as I can, because it's absolutely heartbreaking, and I totally agree with the petition. You shouldn't even be fighting for it, and that's the sad thing about it. Shouldn't even be something that should be being fought for. But you have our back, absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, same here. I'll do a post on it. I'll pop the petition in my link tree, and then while I'm live, I don't get big numbers, but 50, 60 people, it helps, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does. It really does, young blood. Every signature helps, because it's one signature closer to.
Exactly, it's one towards your goal of getting there.
Yeah.
But listen, I am.
Could even maybe do something as well, young blood, but maybe even. I don't know, maybe get
young blood.
Yeah, get a song or something out, publicise it, get it so it all goes to charity. Again, we could make such a big difference here, guys, if everybody gets behind it. If I've not thought any ideas, come up with your ideas. Do you know what I mean? Get out.
Honestly, I think, sorry to cut you off, I think if we carry on this, like doing a live, even every day, if it's for an hour, we could get these 10,000 signatures within 2 days. Like we do a madness on this app every single fucking day, and if we can do it for the next couple of days, we can get this.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Highlander, listen, and sorry, I know people's going to be affected by this as well, what I am going to say, right? There's one person on this app, and I'm sorry if anybody likes it, but this is such a heartfelt thing that's happening, and everybody's coming together, and I know you'll be knocked straight down, and it'll be a no. So I don't want you to go there. It's alive, and it's delusive, Angie. Please, I beg on you, with everything I've got.
I think she'll do it though. She'll do it. She will do it.
Think so?
She will get everyone to sign it.
To go in there and be question after question and attacked, I really don't, because that would cause riots. That's all.
There's stuff like this that we should come together
and
with.
This is what I said. Yes, never mind who doesn't speak, who does speak. But I don't want him. Precious! I don't want Joe going in there to be bombarded with questions and to be attacked. Because
it happened to me, Pearl. After I left, when you let me in yours to tell my story, someone sent me that live, and I didn't know no better. They let me in the box. I explained, and it was just the way that it was. After I'd finished speaking, I think the comment was, "Have you kicked? Has he gone now?" Like something like that, and yeah, it wasn't a nice atmosphere at all. Not compared to this, it was. Yeah, so it's not very nice.
That's all I do, and I'm not saying. Listen, I'm really not saying anything wrong, because we all know as well she's got a heart of gold, right? But if she's got that way on her, this is not the story to even test. Is she in a good mood? Is she in a bad mood? Please, that's only my opinion, my Joe. That's all that I'm saying. And she's not I'm not saying she's a bad person, but it depends on what mood you catch her in. And it's not even her, it's the people that's around her. And then I wouldn't want anybody asking for any untoward questions. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I think it is more the comments that were coming through from people. They weren't very nice on some of the people.
But
People saying about DG, I'm trying to get it to DG as well, because he sits on like 2-3K, doesn't he? And he's a nice bloke. That's a safe live for him to go and talk about it.
And that's all that I'm saying. Do not think that I'm saying that out of a bad place. I'm not. But especially with Joe, this is not the type of thing where we can go at him in the comments and it'll be allowed, or to go at him in the boxes. And then sometimes to be just kicked him to the curb. No.
I think we just need everybody, all the viewers of everyone's host all we need is your signature and email address and just sign it. That's all you need to do. You know what I mean? Like, we've all got children.
Mm-hmm.
And someone in the chat earlier said, I've also signed it with my
She did, but I personally don't think she will. I'm sorry, I'll say it like it is.
Yeah, can I just say as well, Pearl, that for people that have signed it, like I've now got 13 email addresses. Where I just keep making a new email address up and go in and sign it as well.
Sorry, Joe. Sorry, go on.
So I was saying I've actually got 13 email addresses now, but I just going to keep making a new email address up, go in and sign the petition.
Yeah.
My dog signed it as well. he's got an email address now.
Sam might, because he gets that in his platform.
Michelle and NJ Host are here now asking what's going on. There's a petition in Highlander's bio.
Can I
drop so you can get somebody else in, Pearl?
If Michelle,
you have my back, and I'm going to do as much as I can. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to drop as well, guys. I'm going to drop as well.
But listen,
big love.
Thank you, my Rebecca, and thank you, Mr. Bombshell. But it's
Matt, I'll message you after this, my friend. Okay.
Yes, mate. No worries.
Cheers, pal.
I'll do my bit as well. I'll try and get.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, my young blood.
Have a good night, everybody. Yeah.
You too, my young blood, and thank you.
Yes, young blood.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.
If Michelle jumps in, she might be able to get DG in here. I'm not too sure.
But I think if the whole app come together on this, it's something. Michelle, do you want to request the box? Sorry, I don't know what I'm looking for. I think if the whole app come together on this would, because it is what Joe is trying to do is get a law passed where it's going to protect every child all over the country. If this law comes in, it's going to benefit the whole of England, not how just this one, that one, and the other. It's not benefiting Joe because Joe wasn't looking enough to benefit for him. But
I just wanted to point out as well, Pearl, that although you said England there, and technically you're right, it's obviously it will cover the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
Now, I sent in a petition on Sunday to the Scottish Parliament, and obviously they check it to make sure that it fits all the T's and C's before they accept it or decline it. Mm-hmm. And I got a message back today saying that they declined it because I haven't asked or spoken to like an MSP. An MSP is somebody that sits in the Scottish Parliament, first and foremost, because they could then just take it straight to the Parliament building in Scotland and debate it straight away without any petition. And I didn't realise this. Right. So they said to us, look, if you want, we're not stopping the petition, we'll put it on hold. Mm. And they sent me the MSP for my region, and I contacted his office as soon as I received that email, and I'm going to meet him.
What's the name?
It's Philton McGregor. So I'm going to go and speak to Philton McGregor on Monday, and hopefully he can tell me, like, I'll just take this straight into Parliament, Joe. you don't need the petition. I will raise it. I will talk about it. And again, if a lot of people then sign your petition when it gets granted, if it doesn't come into effect in the other parts of the UK, it could be introduced still in Scotland. And this is the way that I think governments need to work, rather than you having to go through the lengthy process of getting 100,000 signatures to then debate a petition that 100,000 people believe in and they agree in. And if this can even change that aspect as well, where we don't need to go through this, because it's so tiring, Pearl, and it's so draining.
Right.
And I know that I've got to be dedicated for the next 5 months to get this through.
Yeah.
And after everything that has happened, it's mentally draining. And that's why I felt as though, because the signatures weren't going up, that what's the point? It's just, I'm just doing this and I'm punishing myself.
But listen, it's going in the right direction now, my Joe. And like I said, if as all creators on the app, for everybody just to come together just for once, frig all of the arguments and whatever, come together, because it's a beautiful thing that it's trying to, like Joe's trying to put through there.
This is the United Kingdom. We need to unite as the four kingdoms and put the onus on our government, who we put in that place. We give them an opportunity to do things for us as the citizens of this country. And it's times like this where the whole of the country should come together and say, right, enough is enough. We need to, there's certain people that are in this society that we need to set examples with. In this case, although it's been determined and he's going to serve his sentence and he might be released, he might not now, because the feelings are that strong now that they might just say, do you know what, if you have unalived a child before and you're still in prison, your new sentence is now your whole sentence.
Yeah.
And that again is something that if that could happen, there'll be so many victims' families out there that can actually go to sleep at night and go, do you know what, that's justice. That is proper justice. And that's my aim as well. They should never be released.
I remember that wee girl and my boy was just...
This is a grandfather, Michelle.
So anything you need from me, I'll help with anything at all.
Well, listen, Michelle, a lot of people are saying that they will help and then they'll message me with their ideas. And what I would like, actually, Michelle, is for people to message me saying, this is what I've done, rather than saying to me, this is what I'm going to do, because I don't have enough time, Michelle, to answer all the messages and say, well, we could do this and here's how I'm going to go about it. This is what I'm going to do. And it's not any disrespect to people, but I need people to say this is what I've done and this is what it's generated. Can you go and check to make sure that it's actually been achieved, rather than giving me ideas? If you have any ideas yourself personally to highlight the petition, please go ahead and do it. But don't live off the clout that it might bring you because of the case. And I'm asking anybody that does do that to donate the money or send it to me and I'll put it into the charities so that it all comes together as one
What's
big event.
going to come out of this, man? So when Joe goes live, for Joe to do it on his platform, for all creators to come together, so you're bringing all your team with you and to get as much and as many people in as possible to get this out there. He's asking if everybody can sign this petition that's in his bio, then to get the email and confirm in the email, because if not, their signature won't count.
Can I just say something as well, Pearl?
Sorry,
I just want to add before Mark comes in, because somebody says, I don't think anyone would be doing this for clout, and there's so shame on them.
Yeah.
I actually thought that as well, but I actually get invited into a chat to talk about this. And when I left the chat, the host messaged me and she said, that's the first time I've ever had 200 people in my chat room. I made so much money from gifts.
Wow.
Can I get you to come in every night?
Gifts on this app. I'll do anything to help anybody, and if you need something done, just say, because I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people in the app as well.
Just to quickly remind people as well, there is a deadline for this petition. It does end in May, I believe it is.
Yeah, the 15th of May next year it ends. And although it sounds quite far away, it's not really when you think once we get by Christmas and New Year, then we're obviously counting down the months. But again, I'll be going live as often and as much as I possibly can. And the fact that I've come in here tonight, Pearl, I've took over your live and apologise so much.
Don't you apologise at all, my Joe. You're welcome in any time. I've told you that. But what's going to be better for you is if it's on your live, then you just click in your thing, you're talking them through everything, you're telling everybody this. Listen, everybody, I think everybody knows the story. And like I say, it's not to keep going on like about his granddaughter, it's to get the law changed.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's to start with Alicia. I'm just trying to say what you've just been saying because he doesn't want to keep bringing up as if it's done for that. He's doing it for changing the law because the media and everything's on this case and they're watching everything that's done with it. Is that right, Joe?
Yeah, that's 100% correct.
But Michelle's got a good platform. Listen, everybody's got a good platform when it's used for the right things. And it's just out appealing to everybody's just better nature, please. If we can all support Joe by going into his lives, reposting the lives, signing the petition, duetting some of the videos, it's not costing anything to do them things. And it's just... Yeah. And it's on Joe, so nobody can be blamed for doing it for clout or anything because it's on Joe's platform. But honestly...
It takes 45 seconds, Pearl. 45 seconds.
Anybody in particular, when Joe was... You know, there's no one that is referring to there. It's people have done it in the past.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just say, guys, if you've signed it, please check your junk in your emails and make sure you confirm the signature. Yes. And any gifts that Highlander's getting, he is donating them to charity. If you can't afford it, don't gift, but they are going to charity. You know, this is a big thing. Let's all sign it. Let's get it out there. Let's get it done. Let's get it shared.
Come on, it's free, everybody. All it is 45 seconds of your time, like Joe's just said. And
there'll be total transparency. Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be total transparency. I will publish everything just to keep you all notified of what's happening, how much we've raised this week to that week. I'll be showing you a balance that's on my TikTok account. This is just, for me, hopefully something again will come great of it at the end of the petition.
Highlander, one thing I'll say, like, Michelle is, she's one of your fellow Scottish, and she doesn't do gifts, she turns the gifts off. So I think what she's trying to say is that anything that you need, like, via in Scotland, like, she's got reach out there and she's got reach on TikTok. She knows loads of big creators, like, so to get the word out, she'll do anything.
Yeah. So
and before anybody starts, because I know there'll be certain ones listening, my live had been going for a couple of hours before Joe even come in, so that's why that been not turned off, because I'd have to end the live. So before anybody puts it out there, but as everybody can see, since Joe's come in, they've been going in the right direction. But thank you, everybody.
Can I just address something as well, Pearl? It's really important here as well, because Karen's McBest raised a good point. Is the petition on Facebook or Instagram or just his platform? Karen, it's on my Facebook, it's on my Instagram. But you can also do the same if you click and copy the link. You can take it and you can all put it in your own Facebooks, your own Instagram, your own Twitter, your own TikTok account as well. Everybody that's here, everybody that you know, get it to all your followers and they can do the exact same thing. Just need to click on it, copy and paste it into your profile. and it'll also come up as well. So that, I forgot all about that, Karen. I appreciate you saying that, because